Namaste, welcome to Zingsid Reacts. I'm Zingsid and today watching something from Sugar. Oh, sorry, I should say Agust, right? Agust, I should call him with his solo name, Agust. The song is called, what was it? Saram. And it's a part 2 and featuring Ayu. Didn't Ayu and Sugar did another one a couple of years ago? How it goes. Are you happy now? Finally happy now. What was it? 8? Something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, definitely I know that they collaborated before. Are you happy now? So this is Sarah, which is person, I think. Part 2. Agust G. From Agust G, I've.
사랑이라는 말 어쩌면 순간의 감정의 날 조건이 붙진 않은 무얼 사랑하는 그 충분히 사랑받지 못한 나이 그래서 무엇보다 신중한 타입 나는 말에 원해
So yeah, I was saying that I love Dwachita most from Agasti. Favorite song till now.
알잖아 영원은 못했어 잔잔한 파도에도 힘없이 쉽게 무너져 상실은 무엇 때문에 슬픈 걸까 사실은 두려운 게 슬픈 거야 두려운 게 슬픈 거야 So far away you're gone Getting far away
Yeah, and Sugar can sing, bro. I mean, we saw that in the that I like that that I like that. Remember, there was a bit where with you know Park something after PSY and they did a bit where they both sang. So yeah, I was surprised that time, but now I'm used to it. I'm like, I expect him to sing a hook or chorus, not a whole song, but hook and chorus. Yeah. Kind of remind me of those kind of songs that Jay-Z used to do with Alicia Keys or other singers. There was a lot of back then there was a lot of songs like that in early 2000s with people were collaborating, the singers were collaborating a lot with the artists. They still do, but that time it was like a new thing. Hip hop's collaborating with R&B, especially R&B singers used to collab a lot with hip hop artists, have a little bit of rap part in it. It kind of reminds me of those kind of songs, and I can't really particularly put a song here right now that can give you the same feel, because I don't remember the songs from that time. The names I do remember, melody I do remember hearing them, and yeah, anything doesn't come, but it's very that time. I grew up listening to these kind of songs a lot during that time, so it's kind of nostalgic to me as well, and I could be wrong, but as long as I remember, like for example, if you go to Empire State of Mind, right? Empire State of Mind by Alicia Keys and Jay-Z, that was the one so it's also a very great blend of male lead rapper with featuring a female singer, pop singer, R&B to pop singer again. So that kind of thing was very popular back then. It kind of reminds me of that time. With also the beat going that way. True, man. People are selfish and love is selfish. They say, love is not selfish. Love is the most selfish feeling that you would ever have. Love, when you're in love, you want that person for yourself. That's first of all, that's selfish. Secondly, you want that person to, to not leave you. You want them to always be with you. That's also selfish. I'm not saying that selfishness is wrong. It's a good selfishness, but it is selfishness. You cannot say that it's not, right? Love is very selfish because you want that person for you. Everything that you want him to do or her to do is with you. Movie, you want him to go with you, not with his friends. That's selfish, right? But that's just love is selfish. Love is a very selfish thing. Love is basically tying you two together to your life so nobody can have you too. So that is a selfish feeling, right? Not sharing is a selfish thought. But that's just how it is. It's good, but it's selfish. And people are selfish. People generally are selfish. If something good happens, please let it happen to me before it happens to somebody else. That's the selfishness that we have. It's our nature. We can go over it, but it's very hard. I'm selfish too a little bit.
떠가는 사람 사랑의 끝은 과연 무엇일까 수많은
Sex. End of the love. I don't know, man, what comes in the love and the love. I think peace. I don't know what comes at the end of the love. True love only ends when you ends. Let's be honest. A true when we talk about true love, it only ends with you. So when you die, that's when the loves die. And true loves happens with only with, I think it particularly happens with your children's. You love your children to the day, till the day you die, and with your mother and father, especially mother. Wife, these days, you don't even stay with one wife that long. Divorces are so common. Initiation with cheatings are so common. So these days, like, you can only select a true loves only happen with your mother and father and with your children. And when the true love dies, only when you die. Okay. So yeah, at the end of the love, it's death. I think it's death.
사람 스쳐간 사랑은 사랑으로 완벽할 것 그래 말야 이타적인 게 어쩌면 되려 이기적이네 널 위해 한다는 말은 곧 내 욕심이기에 욕심을 버리면 행복해지고
you will be happy if you give up your greed, and because your desire will get lower. Greediness increase your desire for things. That is also, desire is part of greediness. The more greedy is a person, the more things that he desires. That's why he's greedy, because his desire never ends. So if you give up your greediness, your desires will get down a lot. You will be happy, contented with things that you have, and that's the key to success. That's the key to real happiness. Okay, because everyone gonna die at some point, right? Everyone's going to get. I'm not saying that don't earn. I'm just saying be thankful whatever you have. If something you get more, be thankful for that too. But don't keep running a game for more and more, because that never ends. That's why greed is a sin. That's why greed is a sin, right?
내가 보기에는 외로움들과의 싸움이 내 눈물이 터져 나오면 그대 울어도 돼 당신은 사랑받기에도 이미 충분한데
It is okay to cry, but do remember at whom you're crying. If it's your friends, they're gonna make fun of you. Okay, they might console you. This is more with boys, like, crying alone is the best option for guys, to be honest. I be honest, that's the best way. Then nobody knows, because there's a saying, there's a poetry in Indian. It's a Kabir ke dhoye. Kabir was a great poet in India, still very well known. He's here. You will see many books that get part of the syllabus for schools, and in that there is a one doha, one, you can say, a verse where Kabir talks about how you should not cry in front of your friends, family, or anybody, because they're gonna make fun of you. Not in front of you, of course, from behind your home. And that boy was crying that day. He was crying that day for this girl, or he was, you wouldn't know, you wouldn't even know about it, because people do it behind the back. So he always say, never cry in front of anybody. Cry always by yourself. Crying is okay, but do remember and do be careful of with whom and from and where are you crying, you know.
I know you know when it fades slow. So time is yet not right it go. Nobody doesn't know anymore. Yeah.
You can cry in front of your dog though.
대부분 다
It's good.
뭐 사람들한테 전달하고 싶은 이야기도 있지만 나 자신한테 이야기를 하는 것처럼 들린다라는 이야기를 많이
Yeah, I can
들었거든요.
feel it. I can feel it.
사실이기도 하고요.
I can feel it, bro.
그 당시에 코로나로 여러 가지 것들을 할 수 없을 때 굉장히 모든 것을 잃어버렸다라고 생각을 했을 때
I mean, we all
썼던
thought
곡이기
like
때문에
that, right?
나 자신한테
Nobody
해주고
could go to
싶었던
work. We lost jobs. We
이야기였어요.
lost will to live. We were like, how long is gonna last, right? I don't blame you. This is good, man. By the way, one of the best songs that I've heard from Sugar now. In the terms of meaning, I mean, Bacheta is still my favorite one. Whenever I wanna band with it, you know. Bacheta, 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 Bacheta. It just makes me hyped up. But at meaning, when it comes to the meaning, this probably is my favorite song from Sugar. Sorry, Agust. God damn it, Sugar. Why you got a name too? Names. Stick with one, man. Sugar is so cool. Agust is cool too, but stick with one. I'll see you guys. Take care.